I'm slowly getting ready for the holidays. I'm a late bloomer when it comes to holidays.
Sorry.
Yeah. I got it from my mom because she was always the last minute person.
Hmm.
Yeah. So and shoot. What about you? What about you? Are you getting ready for the holidays? Or are you ready for the holidays?
I'm ready as I'm gonna be. I don't
Mm,
really have I don't have a ton of people to buy for.
mm,
Um, my family is huge, so we usually do like like a secret Santa, so everybody gets one person because it's too much, you know.
yeah.
So
Yeah. Actually, I don't exchange gifts with my sister and them. Like
yeah, me
it.
neither.
I mean, to be honest with you, they borrow enough money up through the year, through the whole damn year. It's like damn Christmas for them every other day. So, and
That's funny.
but but yeah. So, how have your week been, gorgeous?
Pretty good. I mean, work is busy. I would still work full time during the day, so it's a little hectic today. We had like our little company end of the year wrap up or whatever. So we had
Mm,
like three different meetings back to back, but like, with
oh,
food,
mm,
you know, they gave us a bonus. I'm like, all right, I'll take it.
okay, yeah, nothing wrong with that. It's funny because that's been like the, the conversation lately with a lot of the people I've been talking to is having a 9 to 5 while chasing this.
Yeah.
And
You need
no, go ahead. What you about to say, baby?
also for me, like I don't know, I couldn't leave the security of the paycheck until I knew I was making, enough to
Mm-hmm.
cover. So it just doesn't, I don't know. I feel like I would have to be making that money from the production side of things
Yeah.
instead of the model side of things. Because if
Mm,
anything ever happened to me and I was out of commission, I mean, yeah, I have a library of content, but still, um,
yeah.
you know, so
Yeah, because that's the thing with me being retired. Like I can't make new content. You know what I'm
yeah,
saying? Unless I literally go on the production side, and that's a different element and beast within itself.
correct.
But no, we need jobs because like I said, people just don't realize the business has its ups and downs.
Yeah, that
It just it's like just revisiting a whole bunch of stuff from conversation I didn't have. You know what I'm saying? People thinking that it's easy and and everything. And then I even thought about when I got back in when I got into the business back in the day, how hard it was to get in the business back then
it,
compared to now.
I feel like it still is. I mean, like you can do it independently, but
Hmm.
I feel like for females, it's super easy, right? Because any
Hmm.
female can start a page, and if she's, everybody's going to want to work with her because she's a new face. But when it comes for guys, it's different. It's a lot harder for you guys to, get in the game like that. You have to kind of work your way up to the top. So,
Yeah, yeah, we need a woman where y'all can get a plastic dick and y'all good to go. We need a woman. Cause I'm sorry,
you need
you can't
you
say
need
it.
somebody to
We
co-sign it.
Yes, Lord, because we just can't get off on dick jacket videos. I don't give a fuck what nobody say. Bullshit. At some point, they want to see even transgender gay men. Like, I need to see you fuck something. I just can't imagine you just fucking your hand. No.
No, you need a little more than that. For
Oh my
sure.
god. Oh my god. So let me talk to the people so we can get this thing rolling. Hello, everybody. Welcome to the Smokers Lounge here on Anchor. Perfect app for anyone trying to start their own podcasting career. You know who I am, Kevin the Southern Champ, aka the Porn Rap Star. Find me one place, allmylinks.com/porn rap star. We have four wonderful sponsors to tell you about real quickly. First one being lsworld.com. Next up, the hot
No, you froze. Can you hear me? You're frozen. Mm. Hello. There you go.
No,
Oh, you're back?
yeah, yeah. God dang it. My computer crashed
Oh
and
no.
restarted by itself.
Worried.
So I'm just going to just do it on my fucking phone and call it a day. So, and the crazy part is actually still recording, actually, to my
I know.
surprise. Oh my God, that is crazy. But anyway, like I was saying, where was I? Yes, I was doing the particulars.
You got
The life of a podcaster shouldn't be so rough. Where was I? Where was I? The sponsors. The first one being lsworld.com. Next up, the hottest adult mag on the web, eroticismmagazine.com. Also, new for consumers to consume their triple S content. New for creators, 90% profit, no hashtag issues. Talking about excitemoney.com. And our last and newest wonderful sponsor, we're talking about voice over your smut. We're talking about blusherotica.com. Shouts out to cinematographer. They're now a sponsor to the podcast. Also, we're a proud member of the GW District Black Podcasting Network. So go over to shopgwdistrict.com and buy from 500 black-owned retailers, boutiques, and shops.
no.
Also, 5 days a week, go over to fullyswapradio.com and listen to me over there, as well as Skyhawk After Dark TV, as well as the BGP LLC app. So with that being said, y'all done heard this lady numerous times, and you've seen the booty on the covers. So now y'all see the beautiful face, the sexy lips, the eyes, all that. I'm talking about the big booty, because y'all ain't gonna get to see the booty because she ain't gonna be able to move around like that. Maybe next time, oh my God, maybe next time, Dream from Smoke Room, you might get to see a little bit more. But anyway, the one and only, the gorgeous Tee Tee PAWG. Say hello to everybody.
Hi, everybody. Thank you for having me again. It's
No
great to
doubt,
be here.
and we'll bring you back as many times as you're willing to come back, because I love talking to you and everything. And what I love is every time I talk to people, I see their growth. That's why I love bringing them back, and my listeners love y'all coming back. Period.
Absolutely.
And
That's awesome.
it's just funny that y'all always got something new and what have you. I saw you when. When did you shoot with Rome Major?
At Girls Gone Wireless, Vegas. Right?
Oh my God,
Vegas.
I love that said. She did added Rome Major to the damn list. She she's on fucking fire. So tell me about working with the legendary Rome Major.
He's super, super nice. And I don't know, we did a great photo set on the stairs. That's actually my favorite photo set that I've ever done to date. It was done by Junior Money. I am Junior Money. He's awesome. So, but yeah, so we did a whole photo set and, and then we did a quick scene and he's professional. He's great to work with. Knows how to obviously work towards the camera and he's got a good attitude. So,
Yeah, cause like Rome been around for some years. I mean,
hmm
first out and how much he done. Plus, we runs with shouts out to friend of the show Sarah J and everything. And it's like with you, from the time that you started to now,
hmm
you have worked with the top
yeah.
of the industry in so many ways or what have you. And it's kind of like, to me, it's like it seemed like to me, once you hit the level that you shot with professionals, you never went below that.
Mm-mm.
Period. You see a lot of girls make the mistake of falling back to that. What have you? What keeps you from doing that?
Almost 2 years worth of content. No.
But that does help. I mean, you got that much content, like not really need content. Thank you.
Yeah, no, no. But in all seriousness, I mean, I think we've even talked about how important it is to not water down your brand too much, and especially now, like as you are in it for a little while, you need to be a little bit more particular about who you're working with, making sure that they work with your brand, making sure that it makes sense for your brand, because if it doesn't, why are you doing it?
Mhm.
Um, so if I want to continue to grow my brand in that way, I'm gonna have to work with people who know what they're doing, have been in the game a little bit, and understand the professional side of it as well. And it's not just looking to get there, what. So
I mean, because if you're being it long enough, you're gonna learn the behind the cameras. You got no choice.
yes,
Um,
correct.
because one, the one thing I learned that someone told me when I first got in the game, they said you have to show advancement each year.
Yeah,
When you by the time you hit year 5, your year 5 should not look like your year 1.
no.
Period. See that's why when you told me how long you was in the industry, I was like, you like you've been here for like a good 6, 7 years. you know, you know. But it's
I
kind of like
wish.
I mean, but when you look back, it's like you marvel at the advancement that you made in such a short period of time, per se.
Yeah, yeah. No, it's been great, and literally right now we just launched Splash House, so now I'm a producer.
Yeah,
So
I was seeing that. Tell us about Splash House. I was seeing that. I said, okay, what is this Splash? I got to ask her about that.
It's pretty much everywhere my model page is. I have all platforms set up. There's on 6 different platforms, just like my model pages,
Mhm.
and so we're gonna have a full release in Christmas Eve, we said,
Oh my God.
and yeah. So and I got over a year of content for that library too, because we've done like 3 events that fall under it, and yeah.
So
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 we've been working
so
on it.
so basically, on the low, you've been building up a production house for the
Yeah.
most part. Period. So, which I know with Jay, it. That was next level for him anyway. He practically a production house onto himself or what have you.
Well,
So
he is. I mean, he has thick vision, so he does have his own production company.
yes, you know what I'm saying. So it's kind of like with Splash House. What do you hope to? What type of porn do you want to present to the world with Splash House? How you want. Are you going to play to a niche? What is going to make Splash House stand out from what's already out there?
I mean, Splash House is going to be all inclusive, right? So say the wetter the better. Like just good scenes. That's what it's about. It's definitely not going to be a niche yet. Down the line as we build, maybe we'll have different channels that spring off of it. But I want to keep it really, really open and broad. Um, because there's many different people that I even enjoy like working with. You know what I mean? And if I were to say, oh, it's only going to be BBWs, then I'm not going to be working with somebody who's not a BBW, then they're not going to go on there. It doesn't make sense.
Hmm.
So I don't want to limit it. I don't want to limit the brands. I don't want to, um, you
You,
know,
you, you can't
do anything.
actually because to be honest with you, if you niche it too much, you hit the ceiling and you get stuck.
Yeah,
You
exactly.
know, and because even with me, when I wanted to break out of just doing BBW content, it was kind of
Mhm.
hard because females was looking at my site saying, "Do you really want me?" Which I'm
Yeah.
still to this day bugs the fuck out of me that somebody would say that. I go through the trouble of contacting you, looking to play for your traveling hotel, but no, I don't want you on my site. Okay,
Not at
but
all.
anyway, but it's kind of like because you want your shit to actually be universal at some point,
Yes.
and also to it's like the old saying, you never want the customer to ever say no. That if they
True.
say, okay, I want this, you got that. This, I got that. This, I got that. So it's kind of like what you're saying is actually making perfect sense. You can't necessarily just say you're gonna be BBWs or it's just gonna be interracial or this, that, and the third, because as people can see, Brazzers is making money because they're becoming even more diverse by the years.
Mhm.
So
Yep.
diversity is the key.
Absolutely.
Go ahead.
Oh no, you got it exactly. It's nail on the head. So, and like I said, we could, you could do different channels off of a brand. I could have an entire page dedicated to squirters or BBWs or, interracial or whatever the case is. But, I definitely like to keep it broad. So
I mean, with the name Splash, you better have squirters. I'm just saying.
I'm just saying, because I'm a squirter and everybody like it's a big joke. You know what I mean? Because I'll bring like, stuff to wrap the bed in, like protected extra sheets.
Yeah, y'all be
You know,
like hard squirting women. It be like it
it's a
don't be
mess.
no so it don't be no see that's why see them the kind I used to love eating they pussy because I know that they gonna goddamn wet my face up, and I just drink it. It just be like just delicious. I'm sorry, I'm a freak like that. But no, because I ain't even gonna. That's one thing I can always say. It's like more ladies are learning how to squirt nowadays. I
Hmm.
ain't never seen so many squirters in my life.
You know, I
What's
don't
up
know.
with that?
I think that somebody, I don't know, maybe there's a training class out there or something.
I'm
But
just
I feel like a lot of it too is like if you have to be really comfortable with yourself to be able to get there. You have to be relaxed, you have to be comfortable. Um, and you have to let your body like do what it's gonna do. You know what I mean? But everybody wants to fight that. That's the hard part because everybody feels like they're gonna pee. So I think everybody probably has the ability to squirt, but I think that they're holding back. And they don't mean to. They just don't know how to. You know what I'm saying? So
so you always been a natural squirter, or there's something that you kind of
I got divorced.
you learn how to do it, do it.
Yeah, no. I don't know. I don't. For me too. I wonder. I don't know. I feel like most of the females that I talk to are a little bit older when they are able to start
Mm-hmm.
squirting. You know what I mean? Like they weren't able to do it, and I wasn't able to do it until probably I was almost like 29. I
Mm.
want to say. So and I mean I just turned 42, so. But before that, it was never a thing, But now I don't even know what lube. I don't ever use lube. That's not a
She said,
thing.
I got what the young people call WAP. My pussy's very wet. Damn it.
It's true. It's true.
It's the name Splash. There you go.
That's how we came out. I don't know who said it. I don't know if it was Savannah or if it was Jay, but one of them when we were like talking about it, before this was even really a thing, and they were like, "Yeah, Splash House," and I was like, "Oh, that was it. It stuck from there. Before it was even a thing, it got
Actually stand
it got its
out
name."
because it made me stop and say, okay, what's that? You know what I'm saying? Period. Every man loves seeing good squirting. I'm sorry, you ain't a man if you don't enjoy a good squirting scene or a girl that squirts. Because I never forget we played a trick on a rib on a male time I was working with. We didn't let him know that the girl could squirt. He goes down there to eat the pussy, and she squirted. He ran out the room like he saw a ghost. Goddamn.
So I was joke with Samaj because I warned people that I squirt, right? And he had wanted me to sit on his face, and I was like, "All right, I squirt." He's like, "No, no, no, it's okay." But now ask him if he'll ever let me sit on his face again.
He couldn't breathe.
Mm-mm.
It was that much, huh?
Yeah, he was funny. He said I got it in his nose. I was like, dramatic, dramatic. So one time, the next time that we had a shoot set up, as I'm driving there, I'm drinking a Gatorade, and I posted it on my Instagram story. I'm like, I'm coming for you. Get me.
Oh my god! So is now does squirting make you more marketable when it comes to porn, as well as more bookable?
I don't really know. I mean, I've never done this as a not
Because
squirter.
that's why I asked that. Like for example, you have companies like the more a girl does sexually, the more bookings, the more
Mhm,
guys want to shoot with her and stuff like that. Like she does anal, she does DP, she does
mhm.
gangbang. Period. So do you think squirting falls along the lines of that category?
I mean, I think maybe at one time it was definitely more, unique, but now, like as you said before, it definitely is. A lot of people can squirt. It's not a secret hidden gem anymore. So.
Yeah, you used to see that like maybe one out of 10 women was able to do it. Now it's damn near 9 out of 10 all over Instagram. I'm waking up at 6 o'clock in the morning. I'm seeing squirt videos like
You know what? I
that.
think I think too. Like maybe within the industry, right, or the sex workers, definitely that percentage would be higher. But I think a lot of normal people out there, if you compare it like a regular average woman,
Hmm.
into the whole dynamic of figuring out what the ratio really is,
Yeah.
it would be a lot less.
Oh yeah, for sure. I'm just saying for what I see, god dang it, industry wise, because because to me, I think and see that and that's the kicker of the business is that you now got to be diverse when it comes to just on the porn side of things as far as what you do on camera, but also how you make money within the porn business as well.
Yes.
speak to and what you do to make your brand more diverse. You know what I'm saying?
So I try personally to, I mean, a lot of my stuff comes from personal interaction, right? So video chats, like, all of that wonderful stuff, custom videos, custom pictures, um, definitely takes the cake. So like for this year, like I literally just did a spreadsheet like a few weeks ago, and the money that I've made from just from calls, like not even on like a site, just individual people reaching out to me through different, platforms, and then me doing something with them individually. And then after that was the second one, I think, was OF, and then after that was Sex Panther, and then mini vids, and then my website. So, but it kind of went, I mean, you know, my popularity is highest on things that I started with at first, right? So, I definitely make more money on, OnlyFans still right now than I do on my website. But that's because I started OnlyFans super early and we just released my website, a few months, after and into it. So I think it plays
Well,
a part too.
well, it's kind of like, of course, it's each year you add things to what you do. Period. Because, like I said, if I tell anybody you get into this business, you better think 5 years ahead.
Yeah.
Because one, the business changes so fast. I mean, just within like, I'm thinking 2 years ago, who the hell would be thinking people be doing VR porn? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
This soon, period. And it actually becoming a thing and catching on in the business, you know, and where more companies going to embrace it or what have you and everything. Um, now, the one question I'm going to ask you is this. Are you going to incorporate transgenders into y'all shooting base when it comes to y'all company? Or that's something y'all going to steer away from?
Um, you know, Honestly, I haven't really put too much thought into it because I haven't personally been approached by a lot of people in that situation. I did do a scene with somebody who was not transgender; they were completely changed over.
Yeah.
Um, that was a while back. So, I mean, me personally, I don't have a problem with anybody. Whatever you decide that you were meant to be or are, and however you identify, doesn't bother me. I think that if you vibe with somebody, that it's gonna work out no matter what. So I wouldn't personally be opposed to it. But again, I think that maybe like, you know, it wouldn't be under the main umbrella. Maybe there would be a channel for it down the line. You know what I'm saying? Like,
I
you
hear you
know,
saying. You're not
yeah.
gonna because that's why, because cause we keep it real on my show. The way porn normally works, they try to keep it separate. Just
Hmm.
like when I saw that Brazzers decided to do a transgender scene and add
Yeah.
it to their catalog, I was like, whoa,
Yeah.
y'all just broke tradition big time.
It's true.
It's some old porn head mad as shit right there, got bastards. Damn it, that fucking bullshit. But no, but see, but to me, I think that, like I said, the way porn is heading of what people want to see
Hmm.
is, like I said, not just on the more extreme stuff, but also like when I'm looking at even where everyone's starting to film, you start seeing the central porn coming back now, not
Mm.
just the bang your back out stuff and stuff like that. I also starting to see more creativity with the role plays scenes and stuff like that. Why do you think? I mean, from your short time, why do you think it's now coming back to where porn originally was actually known for?
I mean, it's a good question. I think that as the times change, you know what I'm saying? Like, if something has been faded for so long and then somebody brings it back into the light, that it's new again. And whenever something is new again, you know what I mean? It gets that hype. Um, yeah, same thing. I mean, think about it. I mean, if you look at, science versus spirituality, right?
Mm-hmm.
Back in the
Mm-hmm.
day, spirituality was king, right? Science was nothing.
Mm-hmm.
And then 80s, 90s, early 2000s, you couldn't talk about anything spiritual, but
Mm-hmm.
then everything relied on science and man-made things. And then now, like now all the yogis come back in, right? So now it's more about, self-help and healing and this and that, and everybody's going back to spiritual instead of scientific. You know what I'm saying? So I feel like, times just change, and people, when something's new to them and something they haven't experienced before, that they like to check it out. So, you
Yeah,
know,
because it's fun to see people even doing actual trailers of their scenes, not just clips. I'm
it's
like,
cool. I
yeah.
I wish I had the creativity. I am not a marketer, right? So I'm strictly operations based. You know what I'm saying? So when it comes to that kind of stuff, I am not super creative, unfortunately. But
Well, see,
yeah.
that's why it's good to be part of a team. See, because then when you lack, somebody can pick up the pieces out of this motherfucker. You ain't doing it all, what have you. So, did you let me see, did you go to any of the exoticas?
Um, yes, I went to the one in Miami for the
Okay.
whole time I was down there in July, and then I stopped at the one in Jersey, for just a few hours on Friday night. So it's hard because because of my work schedule, I don't really get to travel as much as I would like to do, and participate in as many events as I would like to. But I'm excited about AVN. I definitely took off the days. I'm going to Vegas. I'm part of a booth. I'm excited about it. You
That's
know.
the BBW booth. Yes, I've
Yay!
heard
Big
so
and
much about it,
beautiful.
so much about it, and the historical side of things. Um, but speaking about that, I'm about to talk some real talk here. We about to have some real talk.
Uh-oh.
It's late. All right. Now, I had this conversation. I had the pleasure chatting with Dallas Playhouse.
Mhm.
And if people is been paying attention, which I didn't even know there was a third that was shot by Brazzers. Brazzers had shot 3 BBWs. Okay.
Mm,
Now, the reason why I say this because our business is piggyback copy business.
mm,
Because one sees and then they try to duplicate or try to
correct.
actually, period. That's across the board, even for people that try to get into business. That's why they think it's easy because they're looking on the outside in. So to me, in my thoughts, the BBW is about to make a surge on the mainstream level.
Yeah. I
Period.
hope it does. It'd be awesome to see. I,
Yeah.
because it's very stereotypical, or has been for many, many years, of what is accepted in mainstream, and it'd be really nice to see them break away from that. Um, I feel like a lot of my fans like the fact that I'm an amateur. You know what I mean, and like the fact that I'm a real person, and you know, it's an appeal to people. So like if you're more relatable to somebody just in general, like they could picture themselves with you, like they would have a chance, or something, just different things. It helps with them, imagination wise, I feel anyway. But if you have something that's completely unobtainable to you in your real life, you know is it easy for you? Maybe some people can't make that stretch, you know what I'm saying, with the imagination. Maybe they need something more realistic. So I think
Yeah.
it'd be good.
Now I'm gonna ask you this. Now I'm gonna ask you this. Because I mean, outside of that, because you were saying about normalization of them knowing you. All right. With the TikTok, the IG, the way that ladies been moving, what have you, do you think it took away the the realness, took away the allure of the celebrityism of being a porn star?
I think I think it just depends on everybody. You know what I'm saying? Like, because you'll have some girls who, you know, meet their friends. Like, I don't. Let's say I don't meet unless you see me at an event or something like that. Like, you're not going to see me as a fan because I'm not really out and about like that. You know what I'm saying? So, for somebody like me, again, not super obtainable, but if somebody makes himself super obtainable, you know what I'm saying? That fantasy is gone for some people, but
Yeah,
maybe
because
people really
see,
want that, you know?
see, the reason why I say that because like when, like for example, when there was always a conversation about what was considered a superstar back in the day with the Michael
Mhm.
Jacksons, the Princes,
Mhm.
compared to what we have now, where we didn't see Prince at the McDonald's. You get where I'm
Yeah.
coming from? You know,
Mhm.
it's kind of like because we didn't know and us being oblivious to what their personal life was, what they were personally, it made them more of a superstar. You feel what I'm saying? Period.
Absolutely.
So it's kind of like, just like they had the conversation about should you show less or show more on your Twitter page? I
Mhm.
heard that ain't one of the spaces. That was an interesting conversation. Only women can have that option. Men, we can't. We have to show it all.
So
But
everything.
we had to show everything. Yes, we fucking on our damn timeline. I'm sorry. Women can get away with just goddamn being pinups and yeah. But anyway, but like I say, the, because it's part of what made porn so much money because not only was it taboo, it was they looked at porn stars like Hollywood stars to a certain extent.
Hmm. And
So
I think that's still true for mainstream. You know what
yeah,
I'm saying? But I feel like for people who are either pro am or content creators, that it's definitely a more realistic. Like I said, common. I guess you know what I'm saying. Like if that makes sense.
I get
But
what you're saying. I get what you're saying. It's like it's not necessarily it normalizes us, but it
yeah.
also kind of makes them respect us a little bit more because they see that we are people. We're not just people that just love to fuck all damn day and get fucked. No, it's you
In
know
a
what I
perfect world.
mean. Yeah, now in the perfect word, that would be nice if we could fuck all day. But then again,
No,
shit, you might get tired of fucking that day. Hey, shit, yeah, I'm just saying.
it's true too. Eventually, right?
Yeah,
No,
so
but I think it differs for everybody. You know what I'm saying? Depending on the audience and depending on the, you know, on the stars. There's certain stars that, like let's say for some reason may make more money than somebody who's super popular. You know what I'm
mm,
saying? But people don't know because they don't, they just don't pay attention. So, it just I feel like it depends. It's so individual on each situation, and how it would boil down, But I don't know. It's an interesting thing to think about. You know,
yeah,
I think that it's important to keep the fantasy though. You know what I mean? I think it's
yeah.
super important to keep that fantasy.
To me, I think it's a way you can do it and be a social media star with it. And to me,
Absolutely.
it's how can I put this? It's a celebrity type. It's kind of how the celebrity moves. You know,
Hmm.
even if I catch you regular, you still look good regular. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying?
Hmm.
Here we, are the whole nine. But even more so, you're striving to be a sex abundance because what's driving the dollars is these guys fantasizing about you in every which way, shape, form, or fashion. Like just like you have the argument of females say, well, I don't want to have a trailer too long because by the time he jerk off, he don't want to spend money. I'm I'm yes, yeah, I had that conversation before. Yes, I
I
had
mean,
that.
that's why I have a minimum on my phone and video chats. At least 5 minutes because sometimes I can't even do one. You know what I'm saying? you
But
know.
but no, I was explaining to him. I said no. If he jerks off to it, he jerks off to it enough, he's going to go buy it. See,
Hmm.
the way men work is we watch. Like you'll sit there have a dude that watch your site for about 3 months. Wait till you get a certain amount of scenes, then that's when he actually gets a subscription. You know,
Mm.
that's how dudes work. We watch.
Yeah.
You know, so it yeah, we were followers before followers.
It's true. It's true.
That,
Absolutely.
tell me that he was like, I'm glad you got enough sites up there. Now I can join. I said, oh, so that took your ass damn long. You had to wait till I got to 100 motherfuckers.
Yeah.
Thank you for money.
But it makes sense though. Like, I same thing. Like we just did a drop 20 new videos on my store. You know what I mean? You still have to pay for them separately, but of course there was a surge. Like, wow, it's 20 new videos. Boom, let me jump on it.
Yeah.
So, you know, but I think that like as much since I don't really I haven't really filmed with too many companies besides like I said BBW Highway and Just Models and Just for Amateurs. But you know, like now at the game, I'm glad that Jay has taught me really how to work on the back end because if you're not getting the money from that and if you're not getting the money from
Mm.
other things, like you have to make sure that you're getting it from your content, you know, and I feel like a lot of people fall short there. And I'm super grateful that I was schooled early on. Let me put it that way.
School very well, I may add, because it won't like you won't learn from somebody that didn't know what the fuck they were doing.
No,
So
Jay knows.
even though
Definitely
he
knows.
knows very well, I can tell you that. So speaking about that, you work with Jeff Models or what have you, because of course you work with their male talent. I think with J. Crew, that's his name.
Hmm.
And I know it was a good shoot. They do good work. be it that you're diverse with who you shoot with.
I am.
Do you think ladies that are not diverse with who they shoot with type of meaning type of man, do you think it holds them back from growth and being successful?
I don't think so. No. I think that, certain people, depending on what their niche is and, how well they do it, they don't even need to shoot with any other person. They could be a complete solo creator and blow people out of the water who do content with other people. Um, so I just think, it really depends on how relatable they are to people and, you know, all that good stuff too. It really makes a big difference.
Yeah, you got to be so good that they forget that you do it, not shoot with a white dude.
Yeah,
Yeah,
well, exactly. Yes, So, I mean, I think besides Jay and Thor, I think those are the only two white guys that I've ever done anything on camera with. Um, so how like you said before about, the perception is a lot of white guys don't reach out to me. They don't think that I shoot with
and
black
see,
guys.
and that's what I'm going to get to is that sometimes when you have because like I said, you shoot with a lot of black brothers. It's not your fault that the brothers love fucking you. I mean, I don't blame them. Shit, if I was in the game, I want to fuck her too. But back to my point is that sometimes we can't help what wants to work with us. You know,
Correct.
so it's kind of like, you know, to me, you shooting with Jay, you shooting with Thor opens you to that mainstream level when the doors start opening up. You know what I'm
Hmm.
saying? Yeah, people, all this is connected. All this connected. Just follow me. So you get what I'm saying? Because producers and directors look at that. You know,
True.
people don't realize they look at the feed. Okay, oh, she got a white dude.
Yeah.
I'm
Oh,
like,
she does.
call Tee Tee PAWG real quick. What's her husband name? Jay. Give me Jay's phone number. Tell him I need to holler at him for. No, seriously. Because even to the point, like for example, if a girl does anal, there's a lot of companies that, oh, you do,
Want that.
yeah,
Yep.
it pays more.
Absolutely.
You know what I'm saying? And so it to me being it's not I don't knock no hustle, but to me, the more diverse you are, the more marketable you are in this business. That's in
Hmm.
business, period.
Yes.
And it's but that's interesting that no white dudes hit you.
Oh wait, I forgot about Josh. Josh as well. Josh Rivers. I shot with him too. He's white
Yeah, but
and he's
like
young.
but you'll get hit up a lot.
No, what? I don't really get hit up a lot. Period. I swear to God. You know.
Mhm.
So there's not. Yeah. I feel like I do most of my stuff when we have content events, and you
See,
know,
I'll tell you why you probably don't get hit up a lot because
say,
you probably intimidate a lot of them because they seeing that quality of that content and they seeing how you get down. Like, whoa, shorty can go. I got built up for that one.
you got to be ready for it.
Yeah, I mean because like with every shoot you do, you get better and better anyway. You
It's
know,
true.
it's
So like I just had this conversation with Jay the other day. I was like, I feel like I need to go take like an acting class because like I don't know what to do with my face. Like I could smile all day long. I love my smile on pictures, but like to look sexy when I'm not fucking is very difficult for me. So I mean, if I'm in the moment and if I'm fucking, it's fine. Like, cause it's real. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I could rock out with that, and it'll be natural, and and that is what it is. But I'm not very good at like, you know,
well, shoot. I
pose
mean,
with a sexy
it's
face.
I mean, for the pictures I've seen, you look straight, but no, but see, I like the smile one is um the drawing thing is a draw for you anyway. But
Yeah.
real, they want to see the booty. They want to see the booty. But see, but see, also to keep it 100 as a photographer, I tell any female with expressions and faces, it's just practice them in the mirror.
Yeah.
You know, practice surprise, practice that. That look like it's because not because one it makes for great pictures, especially when you do, let's say, You doing
Mhm.
shots. Let's say you and Jay did a scene, and y'all had a photographer take a picture of y'all posing together for, let's say, a DVD cover or a cover for the scene or what have you. Period. You might want to do a expression where you like, oh, and he like, oh, he big, and he just like, you know what I'm saying? Because
Mm.
I think that's also got lost is that when DVDs went away, people stopped making DVDs. Part of that was also making pictures and images that would express what you're going to see in the DVD, whether it's going to be kooky, whether it's going to be funny, whether
Yeah.
it's going to be, and all that. Because each to the point, especially if you got to see this role play, you know, they don't. All you giving me is just steal the damn scene. It's kind of like,
I think they're fun. I liked it. Me and Josh did. He was like my stepson. We did that. We did a scene like that. I like doing taboo stuff like that. I think it's funny.
yeah.
So
I mean, to me, yeah, it's where's the, you can't say it's everyday life because I mean, it's some step mamas that fuck the step sons, but it came from somewhere. Damn it.
no, it keeps it interesting, right? Because I mean, you know,
But but the tabooist fantasies are the best fantasies to portray.
yeah, they're fun. It's fun. I like doing it. You know what I mean? Because even if it's not something that's like my niche on a personal level, it doesn't mean that I can't enjoy it, especially if the other person I'm shooting with, like if that's their niche. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like I feed off that energy. I don't know if that makes sense.
Oh yeah. Oh no, I used to love to do the stepdad and the stepdaughter or the she. Yeah, I even did one where it's me and the I'm the father of the groom and she's the mother of the bride.
That's awesome.
Yeah, no, because to me, I think role play scenes are important for you to have within your your bag.
Yeah,
Because it's people like stories.
they do.
They really
Yeah.
like stories. I mean, shoot, because I mean, that's why I miss. That's why I said people used to go for DVDs because they
Yeah.
kind of made you want to make stories or what have you.
Yeah, but it's fun. I mean, I know, Jay does a lot of the DVD covers for like adult DVD Empire and stuff like that online. It's pretty cool. So, you know, it's fun to watch. So we do a lot of like pretty girl photos and action photos and stuff like that for DVD cutters. So
Yeah, and see also what benefits. It helps to the fantasy when they see your professional pics. It,
correct. Yeah.
it like even the picture with you and Rome Major on the stairs. That's a DVD cover. Let's just be honest. That's a DVD cover. That's a DVD cover. I am sorry. That that's facts. I ain't even go front, but no, it adds to the allure and it helps sell the scene.
Yes, definitely.
And that's why you take the pretty girl pictures
Hmm.
because it gives her that look of money, of importance, that she's a big time star. Because I'm sorry, it's a difference between taking a selfie and you have an actual photographer take your picture. It's a different feeling and a different emotion when they see that shit.
It is true. I was just telling Jay, I went to, I had for my birthday, somebody had said something, whatever, offered for a birthday photo shoot. It was like an all female company in Brickell in Miami. And I was like, cool. Like, I'll go take it. So they give you one free edited photo. And then if you decide to buy another package for more, you can. But man, they were awesome. Like, and I said, it's pretty cool because, when I do these photo shoots, and don't get me wrong, I love every single photographer that I've ever worked with. But,
Yeah,
it's different because we're shooting for somebody else to look at it. You know what
yeah,
I'm saying? Not for me. You know what I mean?
yeah,
But these pictures I got to do just for me. And of course, I'll probably end up using them, on my pages and stuff like that. But, you know, it's what I like, what I think is pretty. You know what I mean? So it
yeah,
was cool.
yeah. Oh yeah, I remember it. Oh yeah, cause see, y'all very particular about y'all pictures. Cause it be
Yeah.
I done had conversations with a girl hit me up like, why you use that picture? I like that picture. Like you see how many likes that picture got? This is not for you.
I said, it's hard. Even like, trying to look at stuff to edit stuff. It's like, oh, you delete everything. You know what I mean? So
Yeah.
I try to not do that. But, you know, I, I don't have to worry about that too much. So blessing.
Cause you want those damn pictures. Cause sometimes y'all so critical of yourselves. I do
I
not
post,
like my
you know what though?
face picture.
Listen, I will say, I do post pictures. Like I've posted plenty of pictures with no makeup, literally glasses, clean face. Like, it is what it is. Like, like, yeah, makeup is great, but that's not what I look like every day.
But I mean, but honestly, even with your makeup, it like put it this way, like your makeup don't make you do a distinct difference. You get what I'm coming
Yeah.
from? It's just me. Oh, she just prettied up today. There are some females. If you take their makeup, they do not look nothing like what they have on with their makeup. They actually put it back on. Actually,
You're like, please now.
I'm
Go.
like, no. Why did you wipe your face off? You killed my fan. My dick is went limp, ladies and gentlemen. Is went limp. I
No,
give
but
up.
true story. I get more attention at a gas station coming home from the beach than I do when I get dressed up and go outside club.
Yeah, because men like natural beauty,
Yeah.
just like they start to see they like natural bodies.
Yeah.
Period. The BBL shit and all that, man, is dead. they,
Like, get out of here.
they,
No more.
they want natural.
Yeah. Which is good for me. I'm all
Oh yeah,
natural. Bring it
I
on.
mean, because I mean, but I, but see, it's also that the industry finally figuring out, which is no secret,
Yeah.
BBWs are the money makers. It just took y'all a while to figure it out. That's all.
Yeah. You
I've
know
been
what?
known.
It's a good time. If had this movement, I guess, let's say, been, 10 years ago, but I don't know, when I grew up, like, this was not a thing. You know what I mean? Like, I was not popular in high school. Not sorry, I was popular in high school, but not for my looks. Let's put it that way. And, stuff like that. Like, you know what? I just, it was always hard. You know what I'm saying? Like, it was always this, a stigma, a stereotype, and all the wonderful things that go along with it. But, you know,
because because to me it's like perfect timing that y'all, because with the bring it on home people, with what Brazy is doing, plus add in the first all BBW booth in AVN in history.
so exciting.
So that means that the understand is you got brasses, because see, this what people don't get. And
Hmm.
and Shay was listening to him, he be sitting there talking about something. The reason why Brazzers shot 3 BBWs because Brazzers done made the traffic went up because of the BBWs, and they've been making money off them scenes.
Yeah,
Yeah. Because of that,
absolutely.
other companies going to be looking.
Yeah.
Funny how you gonna have the top BBWs in the game at one fucking booth. Y'all figure that one out. Smoke that over. Tell me it
Even
ain't
like,
perfect.
did you catch that orgy that we did in Miami at Exotica? The 11-girl orgy.
I'm just saying it's I just found
Pretty much.
it like, because even when I saw that when Dallas shot, and I know that Sophie Rose had shot early this year with them. Well, no, late last year, and her stuff just been dripping. And then there was a third girl that got shot. And I said, didn't they just announce? I was like, wait a second, didn't Lennox just say that they doing an all B? I said, oh shit. Them companies gonna feel like a kid in the candy store. They gonna be like, I'm gonna book you. I'm gonna book you. I'm gonna book you. And see, the thing of it is too is the hottest BBWs now. You get what
Yeah.
I'm saying? Because everybody at that table is making noise, yo. Strong.
It's
Like yourself, Lennox, shoot, I can remember everybody they said. I think
Brianna Kahlo,
Gallo,
Princess Dandy, Luna Lark,
and,
there's Penny Treasure. Uh, there's so many girls in there. Danica, it's awesome. Ash Lauren. Yeah,
yes.
it's a big
That
deal.
I'm saying, and it's diverse as fuck. So you're getting all
Hmm.
flavors, and that's what I'm saying. It's kind of like that's why I'm saying 2023 is about to be the year of the BBW, straight up.
I can't
Because
wait for it.
I want to see what company's gonna start booking the girls. Cause I'm gonna be like, all right, Y'all get me doing. See, I'm gonna end up seeing Tee Tee PAWG on Brassers doing the husband ain't paying attention. Why 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 the maintenance man got them getting? Why the maintenance man eating the coochie? Right.
I mean, think about it. Think about it. There's so much you could do with it because of real life. Has that not been true? How many people, like to keep the big girls in the bedroom behind closed doors? But uh, so there's a lot to play off of when it comes to that kind of stuff. Especially you know in this scenario. But
Oh yeah, yeah. It's man, I can't wait to see what happens next year out this piece. So I done held you up here long enough. And people, Miss Park will be back. Now I'm gonna bring her back on the premium smoke room, which we get more wilder, we get more nastier, we get more raunchier, we get way more honest, and the girls might even show you a little something, something. But you ain't gonna
oh,
subscribe. Yeah, see,
yeah.
yeah,
But
see,
we got two zippers too. Yeah.
see. There you go. See. So if you subscribe to the premium smoke room, she can show you more.
Hmm.
$4.99 a month, 7 premium podcasts for you to enjoy. She will be on the Premium Smoke podcast the next time me and her hook up. And I can't wait to see what she do in front of the camera and can't wait to hear what we talk about and what she's been up to. So with that being said, Miss Tee Tee PAWG, tell everybody where they can spend money on you, baby.
So you can find me on Twitter, TT Pog, on Instagram, TT underscore Pog, and on X videos, mini vids, my own personal website, ttpogclub.com, which is going to get you the best deals. You should go check that out. And, and more to come. The adult DVD empire, yeah, Pornhub, obviously. So,
There you go, people. So, and y'all know how we end this all day, every day. Life is a learning experience. What's the point of the experience if you haven't learned anything? Smoke this over. Say goodbye to the fans, TT.
bye, everybody. Thank you for watching. And thank you for having me.